10 days and will miss a minimum of 5 games. He's the 4th Philly player currently in the league's health and safety protocols, a group that also includes Tobias Harris. After an initial reluctance, Ben Simmons, he met with the Sixers' recommended specialist to discuss mental health concerns. The 3-time All-Star has been working with mental health professionals via the union, but he hadn't accepted the consult with team specialist. Woj standing by to join us shortly with more on this developing story. And in college football, Nebraska is sticking with Scott Frost despite the team's 3-7 record. Frost will return in 2022 with a restructured contract, but some of his staff won't be back as the Cornhuskers fired coordinator Matt Lubick and 3 other offensive coaches today. And the doctor who performed surgery on Russell Wilson has cleared the Seahawks quarterback to play Sunday against the Packers. All told, Wilson missed just over a month due to the injury on his middle finger, and Seattle went 1-2 without him.
All right, so let's get you ready for Monday night. Again, kickoff 8:15 Eastern tonight. Be over on ESPN. No Mannings tonight. It's a traditional broadcast ready to go. And the Steelers are always ready to go on Monday night. 18 straight home wins on Monday Night Football. That's the longest streak in the history of the Monday Night Football series. That certainly says something. Now, this is interesting. 15-5 as a starter on Monday Night Football. To me, what's greater than that is he's made 20 appearances on football's biggest stage, number 21 tonight. Only Russell Wilson, who Kelsey mentioned, has more. And Big Ben's defense faces a Bears offense that's really struggled, last in the league in total offense, yards per play, pass yardage, next to last in scoring. That generally happens when you have a rookie quarterback, even one with as much promise as Justin Fields. First primetime start comes in a tough spot. Rookie quarterbacks 4-24 in road starts in Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl era. Moments ago, it's new on SportsCenter. Our Lisa Salters caught up with Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin.
You lost 3 in a row earlier in the season and then went on this current 3-game winning streak that you're on. What changed for your team?
I don't know that anything changed. I know we didn't change our approach. I just think that we're gaining the type of cohesion that you need to gain over the course of the journey. We're losing less man versus himself battles. We're minimizing some things that created some issues for us early on.
What hasn't changed, number 7, but you've said you don't expect him to be a superhero anymore. What do you need from Big Ben?
You know, I expect him to rise up in these moments, man, and show the experience associated with being him. I mean, he's 18 years on the job, and, you know, there's some challenges associated with that, but there are also some benefits. This environment tonight will be something that he's familiar with, and, you know, he got an opportunity to steady the waters with some young guys and provide the type of leadership that we need from him.
And you're going up against a rookie quarterback tonight. What does your defense need to do to properly introduce Justin Fields to the steel curtain?
You know, we can't let his legs become a major factor. He's talented, so you can't completely shut it down. But we got to keep him in the pocket in those significant moments. We can't lose possession downs via the scramble and things of that nature.
That's Mike Tomlin moments ago with Lisa Salters. Better believe the game plan is going to be a steady diet of Najee Harris, who as the season has gone on, much like Fields, has gotten stronger week after week after week, an hour and 10 minutes away from the capper to week 9 of the NFL season on Monday Night Football.
Let's get you caught up on some of the big storylines from Sunday. Former NFL MVP Lamar Jackson, is he also the comeback king? Maybe so. Third quarter, Ravens trailing 24-10. They go for it in 4th and goal. Patrick Ricard with the 1-yard touchdown. First touchdown.
What's happening, guys? What's going on? What's going on? So starting off, we're doing a little Monday break session. We got all the carryover from Friday on here. So Friday, a brand new release came out, which is Archives Baseball. We have 4 full cases of it filling up. The first one is in single digits. So guys, prices are right on this stuff. You're getting all cards shipped off to you. You know, several of the teams are in the $20-some range. You know, some of them are in the $40-some range. The only team that's over $100 is the Angels. But again, you get every single card shipped off to you. So check out the offerings on that one. We got a bunch of football breaks up here sitting at 3 spots. We have Elements at 3, we have Gold Standard at 4, and then we have Select Basketball and the Select Basketball Mixer, both of those down to 3 spots apiece. We put on the Mosaic and the Mosaic Choice back on for tonight, so you can see Mosaic Choice and Mosaic Quick Pitch are up there. And if you guys check your email, there was a big coupon code sent out on the Panini Baseball, so I'm not going to reveal it and make it easy, but if you guys do us the favor of actually checking those emails when they hit your inbox, you will see some big coupon codes available to you on a lot of this stuff. The Box War #1 of Onyx Vintage did sell out. That's going to be on Wednesday. We're keeping our focus going on the archives and the stuff that's on the lineup tonight. So Onyx Vintage Basketball Box Wars, the first one of those is fully sold out. That will be Wednesday night, and we'll see if we can get several of those going on Wednesday. So we're here, guys. Let's get some stuff broken. Let's go, let's go. It does need to sell out in full, fellas, as you know, so let's get it there.
Cincinnati, as you take a look at Baker by target, he didn't fare too worse with Odell or without him. And yesterday, he was better without him. Clean, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
And we now welcome in our senior NFL insider, Chris Mortensen. And Mort, Odell Beckham Jr. officially waived earlier today. So if he goes unclaimed on the waivers, he'll be an unrestricted free agent tomorrow at 4 Eastern. So what team could he end up going to?
Well, it was interesting. The Lions had the first waiver claim. And Dan Campbell, their head coach, used a 3-second answer as to whether they would put in a claim for him. No, was his answer. So, but, there's about 9 teams under the salary cap that could claim him. He's expected to go unclaimed and then be able to pick his spot. The teams we've reported or speculated about have included like the Saints, but they don't have much cap space. It's a hometown team. Maybe it's a stretch. We'll see. The Seattle Seahawks, very interesting. There's Russell Wilson, as you know, coming back. He's campaigned before for Antonio Brown, Josh Gordon. And even though the Seahawks have guys like DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, wide receiver, that's a team that'd like to crawl back into that NFC West race, certainly. And then the most interesting one, the Patriots. You never know what Bill Belichick's going to do, but he has reached out in the past of teams for players who have had a reputation. Just from Corey Dillon, Randy Moss, once had that. Is he willing to do it? We don't know the answer to that one, but it's certainly going to be some suspense. And of course, Odell Beckham Jr. is basically saying he wants to go to a team that is a championship contender. So we'll see how that goes.
We will continue to follow it here. 3-time Pro Bowler with just 17 catches, no touchdowns in his 6 games this season with the Browns. Mort, thanks. Stick around. We'll talk to you again in a little bit.
All right, guys, we got a developing story from the NBA. Ben Simmons has met with the Sixers recommended specialist to discuss mental health concerns. He had been working with a mental health professional via the union, but hadn't accepted consultation with any Sixers arranged specialist, and that's why he had been continued to be fined, and other issues last week that had him be fined. He remains without a timetable to return. So there's the deal. This training camp, the preseason, was thrown out of a practice, then fined, and then fined $360,000, which is 1 game check for missing a game last Thursday against Detroit. For more on this, we welcome in the NBA's best insider. Woj is here. Okay, so Adrian, what changed to decide that Ben was going to say, you know what, I'm going to go with these team-appointed specialists?
Well, Zubin, the Sixers resumed fining Ben Simmons on a number of fronts Thursday, beginning with that game against the Pistons. It's a $360,000 fine for each game missed. If the organization is making the case that he's not fulfilling the responsibilities of his contract, which to the Sixers included, accepting their assistance to try to understand and work with him on the mental health issues that Ben Simmons came to them with on October 22nd. So by meeting with the team physicians today, I think Ben Simmons starts to satisfy, some of those requirements within the collective bargaining agreement. Some of the reasons that the Sixers were fining him. He has been meeting, as you said, with a Players Association doctor, and he'll continue to do that.
Yo, Jeremy, what's happening, buddy?
At the Sixers facility.
What is going on? I stepped away for 2 seconds here. Let's get some activity, fellas. Guys, Jay's waiting in the wings. He's ready to roll on anything that's going to fill up out of his batch. He's got all the football. He's got the elements, the gold standard. He's got the select basketball, and so on. So let's see if we can get filled up. I've got all the archives sitting here. This is one of the full cases. I have one personal box of archives I need to break as well for Aaron. Aaron F. picked up our last archives personal box. So I will be breaking that very shortly, and I think I see an email in the inbox from you here, Aaron. I'll go ahead and set that up for you in a minute. All right, guys, let's keep going. We got product. We need it off the shelf. You guys want it in your mailbox, so let's get it shipped out. Let's get it broken. This archives, if we can get these things filled up, they will take some time to get through. Probably the better part of 2 hours on each one of those cases, so... Break number 1 of archives sitting at 9 spots. Prices are very good. Every card ships. What's in each one of these? 2 autos, I believe, right? Or is it 3 autos? I've got the box sitting in front of me here. Let's see. We are looking at 2 on-card autos per box. Plus you get the poster. So let's go, let's go. Let's get that down to like, I don't know, 5 or 6 spots here in pretty quick order and see it break tonight. Let's go.
Sharing a screen with me is certainly fired up. Adrian, thank you so much.
Still ahead here on SportsCenter, assessing expected quarterback returns, how Aaron Rodgers' timeline will affect the Packers' plans for the Seahawks, and the limitations that could face Russell Wilson.
This is going to be fun. We're going to string some lights.
I'm going to my room. Ta-da!
Every time I eat stuffed crust from Pizza Hut, I play this song. But watch what happens when I play it backwards.
Eat stuffed crust backwards, just $12.99.
The original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash hydrates to improve skin 3 times better, from dry and dull to firm and radiant. With Olay Body, I feel fearless in my skin.
Warm feet and cold hands. Find the fine life, baby.
The best things America makes are the things America makes out here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies, the legends she births on hometown fields, and the future she promises. When we made Grand Wagoneer, proudly assembled in America, we knew no object would ever rank with the best things in this country. But we believed we could make something worthy of their spirit.
As a DJ, I know all about customization. That's why I love Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need.
How about a throwback?
You got it.
I'll settle for something I can dance to.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You won't that make you love me, and so you only tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps.
This is the first photo of your life, son. Your first smile, your first bath, the room we made for you. And you'll meet Nana and Grandpa. I can't wait for the world to see you like I do.
Other delivery apps add surprise fees. At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food.
I love it.
From Domino's.
Frequent heartburn? Not anymore. The Prilosec OTC 2-week challenge is helping people love what they love again. Just 1 pill a day, 24 hours, zero heartburn. Because
all right, guys, let me ditch Sports Center audio here, and let me do a personal box to start us off. Get something on screen so we're not just staring at nothing. This is going to be a personal box of archives. So a little bit more archives. We haven't gotten the full cases there yet, but maybe this will be a little bit of a catalyst. Let's see. Guys, if you're out there hanging out in the chat, give me a little shout out. Let me know who's out there. I feel like I'm talking at the walls right now. 17 minutes into the live session, and Jeremy's the only one that creeped in and said hello. So let's do it, guys. All right. Here we go. Let me make sure that this is, in fact, for Aaron. I believe it is. Let's see. Aaron F. Nick, what's happening, buddy? Nick is here. Archives Baseball Personal Box, Aaron F. Also, 5-star Personal Box. So, Aaron, if you're out there, the 5-star Personal Box, Jason has that one in PA, but I have the Archives here in Vegas. So I'm going to break the Archives for you now. Jason will break that 5-star when he goes live. Let me double check. Yep. Archives is only here. Joe W. in there picking up the Astros in the Archives Baseball. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Tony, what's up, sir? Here we go. All you got to do is beg people to say hello to you. And then people start saying hello back to you, right? All right. Here we go. Personal box for Aaron. Let's see if this one is the same as the first one. And you'll know what I mean by that in a minute. What's happening, guys? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com coming at you live Monday night, November 8th, 2021. I'm doing a personal box of the brand new release, which is the 2021 Topps Archives Baseball Hobby. This box belongs to Aaron F. It is our last personal box of the product. We only got a few that we were able to break as personals. And Aaron picked it up. So, Aaron, thank you very much. Aaron, your order came a box of 5-star baseball as well. Jason has the 5-star over in Pennsylvania. So when he goes live, he's going to break the 5-star for you. So that's just the way our inventory kind of shakes out. All right, here we go, bud. Good luck, good luck. And the first one of these that I broke a couple days back when it came out, I swear to God they're using epoxy on the adhesive of these packs. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, your poster is the boys of Zimmer. Sandberg, Dawson, and Greg Maddux. There's a little dinger in the top of it right out of the box as it comes, but pretty cool stuff. They have these movie poster going on in each one. So you got some Cubbies activity there. All right. That is an empty box. You got it, Joe. Let's rock and roll indeed. Guys, let's get that Archives break number 1 all the way to 0. All the rest of them in the low single digits. Guys, SBB 15 off works for you as a coupon code for 15 off. Or if you check your email, there was a big coupon code that was sent out a couple times on the NFL stuff and on the select stuff. It's a one-time use, so if you used it already, unfortunately, it's all you can use. You could still use the 15, but check out the offerings there, fellas. And check your email for those codes. All right, here we go. So like I was saying, the first batch of this stuff I opened up, these packs, were incredibly difficult to get open. Like, I don't know if they're using new glue on the seams or what, but you might say to yourself, Kevin, why are your hands all busted up? Yeah, cats are back at it again. Cats are doing their thing. So what are you guys up to? How was your weekend? We're looking for some numbered stuff in here. We're looking for our 2 autos in each of these boxes. In the full cases, guys, every card ships, as it always does. 8 spots in the first one. Tommy, no, unfortunately not. No Taco Bell. I'm trying to be good. I have a big marquee birthday coming up at the end of the month, and I'm trying to shed a couple pounds before before my birthday. Give myself a goal to strive for. The big 5-0 this month. Jason's a young pup. Jason's 10 years younger. He just turned 40. All right, there's that. So I don't know if you guys, so there's a sports card shop here in Henderson, which borders Vegas, called Game Day Sports. Local shop, and they're nice guys. I'm actually Facebook friends with the guys. I've talked to them out at the National. They do breaks as well, but their primary thing is their actual shop. I saw on their Facebook somebody busted into their shop and basically burglarized their glass cases and really messed up their shop. And from what people were saying on there, a lot of sports card shops are getting broken into like that now because of the crazy value of some of the cards that are sitting in those cases. I'm like, that's nuts. The one shop I used to go to out here, you had to be buzzed in. It was like a high-end jewelry shop in New York City where you had to be buzzed in. And the guys are sitting there, packing heat on their side in the place like a pawn shop. It's an interesting market out here in Vegas. It really is, Joe. It really is. They had really high quality surveillance video of the whole thing going down, and it's a shame seeing them just smashing these glass cases and ransacking the joint. All right, let's look at some cards, fellas. Let's look at some cards. Here we go, Aaron. Good luck, sir. Thank you again for the pickup. Let me get the camera focused on it. Yu Darvish at the top here. We're looking for some numbering. We're looking for our 2 autos. David Peterson, 2017 draft pick rookie. Contreras, rookie. Jim Palmer. Jorge Soler. Bazooka Shining Star of Kirilloff, 70 years of baseball tops. Then 140 years, Hyunjin Ryu. Dick Allen, Josh Donaldson. Yeah, exactly. Supposed to be a place for kids, too. The first time I walked into the other shop and they had to buzz me in, I was a little taken aback by it, but I understand why they do it out here in Vegas in this market. We pulled that poster in the last personal box. There's the Murderer's Row, Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth. Luis Robert, 140. Nolan Arenado, 140. Kyle Schwarber, Dave Winfield. Zach Greinke. Aaron Judge with the floating head. Ted Williams, 140. All right, got to be coming up soon. What do we got? We got something here. We got an Al Kaline. That is going to be numbered to 50. Very cool. That looks like is it rose gold crystals? I think that's what they called that particular style in previous Top Stuff. I'm not sure if that's what it's called in this one. Numbered to 50, so very cool. Little Al Kaline action there for the Tigers. And here it is. Kent Ehrbeck. Little old school action here. Very cool. Minnesota Twins old school on-card ink. First one. Good looking auto too. All right, there's your first one. Let's see if they put 2 in the same side. Or if we got it on the other side. Another Ryan Mountcastle Bazooka Shining Star. Acuna Jr. with the floating head. Bob Feller and a JT. All right, that's one side. I agree, Joe. I'm shocked it actually hasn't sold out quicker than it had. We got a pretty good run on it up front, and then everybody just stalled out now. And as you can see, the numbers are where they are. We did a price reduction on it prior to Friday, So if you guys are checking it out and you were looking at it maybe Wednesday or Thursday, check it out again because the prices have been reduced across the board on all the remaining teams up there. Pache again. The big three, Zito, Hudson, and Mulder. So that's another one of the posters in card form. Is that right, Tommy? Rookie card in 82. The Black Aces. Bazooka, Jake Cronenworth. Charlie Blackmon, 140. We got a silver border right here to 99 of Greg Maddux. I'll get that in a, at the very least, a sleeve. Gray border, silver border. Looking for that second auto. Derek Jeter, 140. Jesus. Dylan Carlson, floating head. All right, here's the last of it. The yes. All right, here it is. That's nice. That's a silver border Miguel Batista, Diamondbacks. Good looking auto. Check that out. He signed the hell out of that card. A little inscription going on, and we're going to see numbering on this. Or no, yeah, 70 of 99. 70 of 99. Very nice. Nice second auto there for you. Let's see if we can get any other color in here. There's that Zimmer again. You pulled the poster up front. Now you're getting the card version. And last one, Alec Boehm. All right, there it is, Aaron. Thank you again for picking that up, sir. I will have this shipped out to you in the next shipping batch out of Vegas. Thanks again, Aaron. All right, guys. Let's see. 8 spots left in archives. Break number uno. Can we get it all the way there? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Aaron's in there picking up a couple of the big boy spots. He went for the Jags in the gold standard. So picking up that big spot and the 49ers in elements. Thank you very much, Aaron. Where does that leave us here? That leaves us with 2 spots in elements. The Jags are in elements and the Jets are in elements. So check that out, guys. Here's what's closest. This will bring those right up on screen for you. So go ahead and click on this link that's going to pop up. You're going to see exactly what's closest across the board. Elements with 2, Select Basketball with 3, the Select Mixer with 3, and then the Gold Standard with 3. And Jason has all that stuff on his side of the country over in PA, and he's going to be ready to roll when and if any of that stuff fills up. So he's kind of on call to jump on and handle it. But let's get the archives filled up first. I think we're down to 6 spots now in that archives. Who's in there? Let's see. Travis is in there picking up the Pirates and the Tigers. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate it, buddy. Are you stealth? Are you out there hanging out stealthily? I see your message there, Aaron. You may even make some of the live stream. Well, that'll be awesome, bud. Come on over. We are here. All right, guys. Let's make something happen.
5 minutes is aware. Here's Wright Thompson on that unique dynamic and how it speaks to a larger story.
Pittsburgh is the kind of place where some genius wanted French fries on their sandwich. Because Russ never sleeps, because Joe Primanti deserves a Nobel Prize for physics clearly, and also peace, and probably medicine and literature too. Because Teamsters and steel. It's also one of those rare cities that rose, fell, and then rose again. Historians will tell you that almost never happens.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the Steelers forge ahead.
Permane Brothers, now a local religion and a chain carrying the Yinzer banner nationwide, opened in 1933, the apex of that first rise. That's the same year the Steelers were born, which brings us to this season, and to these Steelers.
Come on, man. What we talking about? Get it done today.
They too have risen and fallen before, but this fall certainly feels like the last gasp of something for the team and its aging star, and for residents of a city who thought the Cowher, Tomlin era would rise forever.
Playmakers make plays, baby. Let's go.
The NFL grew up in that same now vanished America as Permane Brothers and the Steelers. The league's first championship game was in 1933. In that same year, down in one of the many ethnic enclaves that define this city, the patient zero...
Trav, I've been watching the price of it all day today. I didn't even realize it went over 67 now. That's pretty crazy. Let's see where we are on my overall portfolio. Ethereum at 48. I think Ethereum actually cracked 5,000 for a little while last night. I think. I could be wrong. I thought I saw it over 5K. 67 on Bitcoin, though. That's awesome. All right, guys, let's keep going. Archives down to 6. Diamondbacks, Indians, Rockies, Royals, Angels, and the Rays up for grabs. We got 4 of those 6 spots in the $20-some range, guys. The Angels are 109. The Rays are 39. To ship that stuff alone is going to cost us $9 per package, so keep that in mind, guys. One priority mail shipment is now like $8.70 per package, so can't really go any cheaper. That's one team, like $9 on every single team, and then some. Crazy as it is. U.S. Postal just killing us.
An echo from a time when America made things and welcomed the immigrants who made them, and formed a new tribe in steel, in truck driver lunches, in a new game for a new way of being, in a new world.
You had that sandwich, didn't you?
I did, and you're going to make me say it, aren't you?
Go ahead.
I didn't love it. I'm so sorry to everyone who now hates me, Zubin.
I mean, I'm with you. Fries are meant to be eaten as a compliment.
I just needed to have more flavor. That, yes. And the fry, I ate them on the side, to be honest.
I know. How dare us, Trav? How dare us? Actually, the reality lately is that we're just trying to recoup the money that we put out of pocket, or as much of that money as we put out of pocket as possible. To be completely honest, like these football breaks that are up there and these basketball breaks, we're probably taking a $400 hit on each one of those breaks, which is nuts. So multiply that a few times over, and you got to come from behind quite a bit to just make that money up. It's a crazy industry, man. Everything's hot, and then one fine day, everybody just, it gets cold. So it is worse than the stock market. All right, 6 to go in archives. Lots of low numbers up there, fellas. Elements Football sitting at 2. Gold Standard is at 3. We got the 2 select breaks up there, which is the full select 2-boxer, and then the select mixer as well, both sitting at 3. It is. It's hot for a minute, and then it's not. Like last year when COVID was in full effect, man, oh man, we couldn't keep stuff on the shelf. And it lasted like that for quite a while. And then one day, like within the last 2 months, it just like dried right up. So we're just trying to weather the storm and, come out on the other side of it. Like this Recon basketball, for instance, when that stuff came out, it was like $12,000 a case. Within days of release, it dropped to something like $9,000 or $8,000 a case. So how do you make that money up? But, whatever. That's the nature of the beast. All right, guys, let's go. We're down to 5, it appears. Yeah, because the price has gone so haywire, right, that, like, to offer full cases, it prices a lot of guys out of the market, and nobody wants to buy. So you have to, like, do these, like, 2 and 3 box breaks just to keep the prices at an attractive point to get folks in the door.
21 rushes, 62 touches, where he directly impacted the play. after the snap. It's unbelievable. That is Lamar in a word. Mina, thank you.
Thank you. Zuma, let's go around the NBA now. 76ers currently atop the Eastern Conference, but they will be without their star center, Joel Embiid, for at least the next 5 games. According to Woj, Embiid tested positive for COVID-19. He'll have to sit out for at least 10 days. And Boston, they'll have to wait even longer to get their leading scorer, Jaylen Brown, back. The Celtics guard out the next 1 to 2 weeks after a right hamstring strain. He leads the team in scoring with a career-high 25.6 points per game. How about the Lakers? They're back in action tonight, looking to stop a 2-game losing skid as they host the Hornets. But they will be again without their star, LeBron James, for the 3rd straight game. They have lost the last 2 without him. He's battling an abdominal strain. The Lakers are 13-18 without LeBron since the start of last season. And the team to beat, at least for now, in the West is the 8-1 Warriors. Golden State has won 4 straight and has the 2nd best scoring defense in the league, allowing just about 100 points per game. They host the Hawks tonight. Reporter Nick Friedel covers the Warriors.
All right, fellas, we are getting pretty close.
Steph Curry averaging.
We are getting pretty close. We're down to 3 spots right now. Indians, Royals, and the Rays. Indians, Royals, and the Rays. So the big team was picked up. Angels off the board. Who snagged them? I know Aaron came in. Was Aaron the recipient on that one? Let's see. Angels and the Diamondbacks picked up by Aaron. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Aaron. All right, guys, let's keep rolling here. I'm going to step away for, 3 or 4 minutes. I'll be right back, but let's get those final 3 picked up.
Because he came into camp in great shape coming off the Olympics where he won a gold medal for Team USA. After Draymond, Andre Iguodala, Nemanja Bjelica, Otto Porter Jr., Damian Lee, they're even getting key minutes from Gary Payton II. The roster turnover from one year to the next has been really solid for a Steve Kerr-led group that believes that it can win every night. That was not the case last season. I know a lot of people around the league are looking at the Warriors' schedule saying, I don't know, they have an 8-game homestand, they haven't played too many people, but this team and its depth is the reason why they are starting so well. And when you can rely on that and Steph Curry, and you know that James Wiseman and Klay Thompson are coming back, that means trouble for a lot of teams in the Western Conference.
Well, let's stick with that point right there because we're talking about the depth and all the players, but they're doing it without Klay Thompson. As you mentioned, he's still rehabbing from an ACL and Achilles injury. So what does the timeline look like for his return, Nick?
He's doing 3-on-3 work right now, Kelsey, and the Warriors are quietly confident that somewhere around Christmas, Klay will be back on the floor. Now, he hasn't been cleared for contact fully yet. That's the next step. Steve Kerr is hopeful that that comes after this 4-game East Coast swing the Warriors start at the end of this week. But I can tell you, having watched Klay in his workouts, he's getting up and down the floor just like we're used to seeing. And this is a guy who, before games, is decked out in full uniform, head to toe. So he wants out there badly. The Warriors know they have to keep the limits on him early, but they are very confident that when he does return, whenever that is in the next couple months, they will have him ready for the postseason, and everything will be a build-up for them. Because if you get Steph, Klay, and Draymond playing at a high level together with this bench, the Warriors legitimately believe that they can contend for a title again.
Talk about a Christmas present waiting under your tree. If that timeline works out, that would be a good one for Warriors fans. They're also missing center James Wiseman, who was the number 2 pick in last year's draft because of a meniscus injury. So lots of players already contributing and more to look forward to in the future. Nick, thanks.
All right, the NBA season is about a month old. College basketball will be 1 day old tomorrow. The biggest storylines from all the championship contenders. And championship contenders in the college football playoff, well, after this weekend, the playoff predictor, wait till you see what it's predicting. On the way.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
Sure. This is the part where all is lost and the hero searches for hope. Then a mysterious figure reminds her that she has the Farmer's Home Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost, and that her home will be rebuilt regardless of her limits or if the cost of materials has gone up.
That's
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy Perks. Wait, I didn't ruin the ending, did I?
Yeah, you did.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Surprise freeze are coming! Domino's has surprise freeze!
Other delivery apps add surprise fees, but Domino's is adding up to $50 million in surprise frees to online delivery orders. And we tried some unique ways to tell people they're getting free food.
From Domino's!
Better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash hydrates to improve skin 3 times better, from dry and dull to firm and radiant. With Olay Body, I feel fearless in my skin.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list. You get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
We're raising a glass to the holidays, the people, the traditions. They bring out something special in everyone.
All right, guys, I'm back. Stepped away for 2 minutes. Let's see if anything rolled in. Guys, it did not roll in. I thought for sure I was going to come back to a 0 sold-out archives break. Not yet. All right, let me put those up on screen. Sometimes that gives us a little extra nudge. Let me do that. Remaining teams. All right, let me make that look a little prettier. There's that. All right, guys, we have 3 to go. You are looking at them on your screen. Those are the prices as well. Indians, $29. The Royals, $29. The Rays, $39. Can't do any better than that, guys. Every card ships to you. Every single card, like I was saying, it's going to cost like $9 just to ship the each one of those packages out. So we offer that shipping at our cost, which is free. So Indians $29, Royals $29, the Rays $39. Let's get it filled.
We do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. How powerful is that? Need a phone fixed? We got it. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
Trav, did you ever pick up any of that altcoin that you were talking about? I can't remember which one it was. It wasn't Shiba Inu. It was another one. Tony, I'm looking at your message there. eBay has shut you off. It's just dead. Well, the funny thing is, a lot of times, if you don't see, we get all the new products, guys, right? And we have since the beginning of doing this. A lot of times you won't even see some of these new products up on our website as breaks because we can't really effectively sell them as breaks. So we end up selling the full sealed boxes on eBay because there's just a big market over there. Most of the time, guys are just gobbling up this stuff. The last few weeks, Tony, we've had boxes sitting up there, the best price on eBay, and nobody's buying them. So it's not just you, man. It's like the whole industry has kind of just taken this aggressive stall out. I mean, we eventually did get them sold off, but the margins are so slim. It's like you're making like $3 a box or something. It's crazy. Yeah, really nuts. Really nuts. All right, what do we got? We got one more spot rolled in. Greg Z in the mix, picking up the Royals. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it as always, buddy. So, guys, if you're out there, Greg, I know you're in the Onyx Vintage Basketball Box War. Jay has those. He's going to be doing those come Wednesday. So those will be on the lineup on Wednesday. The first one is fully sold out. But just to keep the focus and our efforts going here, specifically on the Archives Baseball and some of the other newer stuff, that is why the Onyx Vintage is going to be on for Wednesday. But I do have personal boxes of the Onyx Vintage Basketball that I can break tonight if you guys want in on those. Yeah, it's a crazy time in the scene. I mean, Jason and I talk about this every other day. It's like the manufacturers or the distributors kind of have to make a decision. Okay, well, we have to bring prices back down to realistic levels because we're squeezing everybody out. They're squeezing guys like us in the middle out of it by being, I mean, we have to pony up tens of thousands of dollars every month just to get our hands on this stuff. And then the guys on your side that are buying teams, like when your average team cost is like $100, it's just, it's crazy. We'll see if they do that, you know. We'll see if they actually do a price correction and start bringing those numbers back down. I feel like they won't, but you never know. Greg in there picking up an Onyx Vintage Baseball Personal. Thank you, Greg. I'll keep that off to the side for right now, Greg. See if we can get this Archives going ahead of it. And I'll break that Onyx Vintage Baseball for you in a little bit. Thank you for the pickup.
In the past 2 games, 2 of 9 touchdowns in red zone opportunities.
As for that other team from the state of Ohio, Heather doesn't have Cincinnati in her top 4. We'll see where the committee has them tomorrow night when the latest rankings are revealed. 9 Eastern on ESPN. Heather, thanks.
It's time now for our Sports Center Pick 6 with selections from our crew at Daily Wager. The Warriors, they're 3.5-point favorite at home against the Hawks. The Dubs have won 4 straight. The crew suggests you lay the points. Elsewhere in the NBA, the Bulls are a slim 1.5-point favorite at home against the Nets. And just like Golden State, Chicago has won 4 straight in its own right, so the crew suggests you lay the points with the Bulls as well. To the NFL now, and the total yardage of Justin Fields' longest completion tonight against the Bears has been set at 31.5 yards. Now, Chicago has the fewest pass yards of anyone in the league, so the crew suggests you take the under here. Elsewhere in that game, the total rush yardage for Pittsburgh's Najee Harris has been set at 679.5. So Harris has gone over that total in each of his last 3 games. And he won't stop tonight. Take the over in this one. For more on your Pick 6 segment, let's check in with the Daily Wager crew.
Welcome in the Daily Wager studios here on the Las Vegas Strip alongside Tyler Fulgham. I'm Doug Kazarian. So odds makers are expecting a low-scoring game, but Steelers laying a decent-sized number there.
Yeah, and it's not something I love to do.
Guys, I think we just got it sold out.
I will lay the 6.5 with the Steelers.
I think it just sold out. I was just about to post the 2 teams that are remaining in the chat, and Vin G is in there, snagging them up. Thank you, Vin. So the Indians and the Rays picked up. We are at 0. Thank you, Vin G. So Archives, break number 1, coming up first. Let me get my list of participants ready to roll here. The little on-screen stuff should update here in a second. There it is, sold out. All right, let me take that off screen, and we're going to break this one in just a minute. Thanks a bunch, guys, for getting it all the way there.
Maybe pressing a little bit or going for it at midfield. I'd rather focus on the first half under. It's a low number, but I think both defenses will certainly come to play, at least for the first half.
Good stuff, fellas. Thanks for the primer for tonight. As for the primer for Seahawks fans this weekend, here's a tweet from the team. Russell Wilson has been cleared for a full return. You might remember, injured himself right here in this game against the Rams. That was actually a right finger injury. He's all good to go, not a moment too soon. They got the Green Bay Packers with likely Aaron Rodgers on Sunday, new on SportsCenter. Here's head coach Pete Carroll on Wilson back.
Yeah, but you know, Michael, we're going to take in the information that we get through the week. There's no really, I don't have any hesitation. I've been, you know, kind of led along this process to watch how he's returned. He's done a ton in the last week, and so he did fine today. He got off the practice field feeling great. So we just do one day at a time. But yeah, Dr. Shin, you know, he was really clear throughout that it could possibly happen in a really special fashion, and then Russ pull it off.
Dangerous indeed. All right, so he's back. We'll wait on Aaron Rodgers, college basketball back tomorrow. Champions Classic with the 4 Blue Bloods. Gonzaga won't play tomorrow night at the Garden, but they are the preseason number 1. Remember last year they were looking for the perfect season, lost in the championship game to Baylor. Got Chet Holmgren coming in, one of the top freshmen in America, 7'1". He can do it all. Kentucky, well, they were terrible last year. I mean, just terrible. Worst winning percentage in nearly a century. And in their exhibition game last week, they were trailing at the half. They did wake up and win it. They got a big test. They got Duke. Kelsey with more on Duke in a second. Duke's biggest rival, of course, is North Carolina. Hubert Davis, former Tar Heel great, now in his first season as head coach. You may remember him as an ESPN basketball analyst. And of course, this is the biggest story in the sport, hands down nothing. Look at how young Coach K looks there. 42. Final year. After 42 on the job, Jon Scheyer will take over next season for the 5-time national champion.
Well, Zubin, he is the winningest coach in all of college basketball. Coach K needs just 21 wins to surpass the totals of all the other Duke basketball coaches who coached there before him combined. His impact on the game and on his players has stretched over 4 decades. And ahead of his first game of the season, he sat down with our Jay Billett.
All right, guys, going to break this one in just a minute. Thanks so much for getting it filled up. First full case of archives going off. We got 4 of them all in total, fellas. We got 21 spots left in break number 2. So, I mean, we do need some help on these to get them the rest of the way there. So check out the offerings on break number 2. Your loyalty discount will apply, fellas. Not a lot of margins in these Topps baseball products, so we can't really put these big coupon codes on them, but loyalty discount is applicable. So if you built up a loyalty over the month of October, it will apply for you at checkout. So give me like 2 or 3 minutes and we're going to get to this one. Thanks again, guys.
A lot of money now. We didn't get in this for that. And we've done what we've loved for a lifetime.
Does it feel any different to you knowing that it's your last year coaching at Duke?
You know, I don't think of it that way. I will say this, that when we had our exhibition game, and it was the first time we lined up for the national anthem, I got a little emotional. That's not where my head is at, but I'm sure that the situations that I'll be in throughout the season, some of them will evoke that type, but I don't want to go there.
Nice. Good, that's right, 3.
Why is Jon Scheyer the right coach for this job to succeed you? And what did you mean by succession, almost in a military way, to be able to train Coach Scheyer as he takes this over?
Yeah, succession is part of what you are taught in the military, because if you have a command, it's usually for a year, maybe a year and a half, sometimes 2. But it's never yours completely. But John's been with me since his 9th year. He's only 34. And if this was a year or 2 years ago, I'm not sure that I would have gone along because he wasn't ready then. He's really ready.
How have his duties been different knowing that he's taking over next year?
I think the main difference is in the recruiting. In June, when you walk in those gyms to watch kids play, probably the first time he walked in, they were saying, "Where's Coach K?" Then they stopped saying that. And then they said, "That's Duke's head coach next year."
Williams rolls to the rim and finishes with 2 hands.
This year's team, I know you're long, you're athletic, you're going to be big and physical, but how do you see this team
Yeah,
playing?
a quick-paced team. You know, we shouldn't have many shot clock violations, and a team that plays pretty good defense.
The Champions Classic has become a great event for college basketball. It's at Madison Square Garden this year. You've had a great history as a player.
All right, guys, I am here. Kathy's messaging me from upstairs. One of her clients, who's works for a local doctor's office, keeps texting her about Bitcoin investments and she should get involved and blah blah blah. And she keeps sending me the screenshots. I'm like, this woman's email or this woman's phone or whatever must have gotten hacked. And she's like, no, it's her because she's posting videos about it. So I'm like, so the woman is shilling some kind of like crypto scam or something. Good times. And she's asked her 3 times to stop sending these, and she keeps doing it. All right, here we go. Have a beverage ready, because this one's going to take a while, fellas. This is probably going to take a better part of like 90 minutes to 2 hours to get through this break. Let me get the checklist handy, although I probably won't need it. Archives baseball checklist. I mean, there's a possibility I could need it. All right. One sec here, guys. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck, good luck. What's happening, guys? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Monday night, November 8th, 2021. We are breaking. The brand new release just came out on Friday, 2021, Topps Archives Baseball. This is the hobby. This is the 10-box full case break number 1. Who has who in the break? The Diamondbacks going to Aaron F. The Braves going to Greg Z. The Orioles going to Mike T. The Red Sox belong to David P. The Cubbies going to John H. White Sox for Aaron F. The Reds going to Robert G. The Indians for Vin G. The Rockies for Dean E. The Tigers for Travis S. The Astros for Joe W. The Royals for Greg Z. Angels going to Aaron F. The Dodgers for Chris I. The Marlins, Tony K. The Brewers for Mike T. The Twins, Greg S. The Mets going to John G. The Yankees for Greg Z. The A's, Aaron F. Philadelphia Phils and the Pittsburgh Pirates belong to Travis S. San Diego Padres, Mike T. The Giants for Jim W. The Mariners for Dean E. Cardinals going to Greg Z. The Rays going to Vin G. The Rangers for Jose C. Toronto Blue Jays for Dan S. And the Washington Nationals going to Melvin D. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Full case break. Every card will ship to you. So keep that in mind when you're asking for discounts, guys. I was saying it to the fellas before we even started. One of these packages shipped out to each one of these breakers, you guys, is about $9 to $10 with the current shipping prices, considering we ship everything. So think about that. You know, when it comes to recouping the cost of the product and all that good stuff. All right, here we go. Let me open this from the bottom. And if you ask why I'm opening it from the bottom, it's so the boxes flip out right side up. A lot of cards. This is going to take probably 90 minutes and then some to get through the whole thing. 10 boxes coming up. There they are. Poster in each one, 2 autos in each one. Here we go. Good luck, guys. 8 cards per pack, 24 packs in every box. And these packs, I've broken 2 of these on personals so far, and the packs are rather difficult to actually pop open. So San Diego getting the first poster. Slam Diego, if you will. Grisham, Myers, Tatis, and Manny Machado. So San Diego on the board with the poster to start off. The San Diego spot is Mike, excuse me, I'm burping up. Mike T, there you go, buddy. I'm drinking a can of soda off to the side here, and of course, I'm like burping on you. All right, here we go. Which way do we want to be? We want to be that way. Good luck, fellas. Let's get Slam Diego. Let's make a stack of posters up there in the top right. Guys, Jay is at the ready. Everything you see in this like aqua color in the middle, Jay has all of that stuff in PA. So he's ready to roll. He messaged me off to the side before I even got started here and said he is ready. So whenever you guys want to snag up those final teams and get those football and the select basketball and stuff filled up, he is on call and ready to roll there. Elements football at 2. Couple big teams, I'm sure, in there. But big team, big reward, guys. That's the whole deal with those. MLB Stars in Classic Topps Designs. All right, there's one side. All right, second side. I was telling the guys that were hanging out in the chat early on that one of the local card shops out here, who I'm friendly with the guys. I was talking to them at the National, and on Facebook, friends with the one guy. Their card shop got broken into over the weekend and like burglarized, which is crazy. And they posted the security video, and it was a pretty nasty event. I hope all goes well for those guys. And supposedly some of the guys in the comments on the Facebook post were talking about how several card shops have been broken into recently, which makes perfect sense. If people are stealing catalytic converters for $75 a shot, they're certainly going to try to steal cards that are worth, like, you know, multiple thousands. Although, how do you sell them? If there's a Zion number to 50 in there or something, like, clearly it's going to show up on eBay and be traceable, or any of the other marketplaces. Weird world, man. Weird world. All right, here we go. First of two stacks. Right? White and Trav. Easy money, Trav. Easy money. Jackie Robinson at the top of the stack here. And again, fellas, all cards do ship. So if I pass something off and it's a value card and you want to see it, let me know before I get too far past it. Otherwise, just understand you're going to get it. You will be getting all cards. Got the Bazooka, Andrew Vaughn, Shining Star. We got a Teddy Williams 140. Garrett Crochet, Draft Pick 2020. I see silver. Is that silver? That is a Javier Baez, and that's to 150. So pretty cool, 150 on that one. So all the numbered cards, I will at the very least penny sleeve, and if they're low numbered stuff, I will fully encase. Ryan Mountcastle with the floating head. 2 autos in every box. There's the Murderer's Row. That's a poster as well in this stuff. No bios. Cy Young, the Boys of Zimmer. We just pulled this poster in the personal box for Aaron a couple minutes ago. Bazooka, Shining Star. Trav, any casino activity over the weekend? Anything good? Hyunjin Ryu, 140. Bryce Harper with the floating head action. And here we go. How about them Yankees? That's very nice. Yankees, John Flaherty. New York Yankees, and this one going to Greg Z. Nice looking auto there, Greg. Very cool. Let Travis read the stats. Major League batting record. Nice hit there, Greg, to start it off. Nice one. All right, let's keep going. So that's one of 2 autos. Second side. Just hung around the house. Our guy that's doing that custom barbecue decided he wanted to start like 2 weeks early. He was supposed to start the week of Thanksgiving, and he said, hey, you mind if I come and actually get started on Friday? So we're like, sure. So he's out there. He did the concrete pour today. So custom built-in barbecue coming up. Unfortunately, not Sterling. Those like those that you see pop up, like the racing. Sometimes we'll even have like a single 1 or 2 boxes of like UFC Prism and all that kind of stuff. Those are kind of like a one-off. They give us like 1 or 2 boxes on allocation, and then we have no ability to get more of it. So that one was the only one. Greg was quick to the punch on that one. All right, Evan Longoria with a green right here for the Giants. That is going to be to 125. Yeah, we've had like a couple single boxes of UFC Prism and that kind of stuff. We've mostly sold that stuff on eBay, but the eBay, and here it is. Little old school A's action going off to Aaron. Was that one of the teams you picked up at the end, Aaron? I think it was. And of course, I'm not going to be able to pronounce probably a Hall of Famer name here. What do we got? Gene Tenace? Tenace? I'm not even sure if he's a Hall of Famer, but old school A's with the brown border going on as well. Not numbered, but there's the second auto. Brandon Woodruff, Roberto Clemente, Kirilloff, Shining Star Bazooka, Ricky and Willie McCovey. If ever you're looking for like specific stuff like that ahead of the release, Sterling, just send us an email like 1 or 2 weeks ahead of the release of it. And if we're getting some of it, you know, we'll let you know. We usually know about, I don't know, 7 to 10 days ahead of time, like what we're going to be getting. Got a Barry Larkin. And last little bit here, and I'm going to look at the time and see where we fell on the opening of this one box. The big three, Zito Hudson and Mark Mulder. We were in that one for 10 minutes and 46 seconds, so multiply that by 10. So 100 minutes, which is like an hour and 40, right? So the roll call was in there, so take into account the roll call takes a few minutes. So, I don't know, 1.5 hours, give or take. Settle on in. We got an Uncle Larry coming up. Uncle Larry, Andrew McCutcheon, that's pretty cool. So, Philadelphia Phil's going to Mr. Travis. There you go. McCutcheon. All right, there it is, and that's empty box. The Breaks and Burgers, yes. Greg, so we're doing the custom barbecue, right? On the one side, it's going to be like an L shape. And on the one side, we're doing a Blackstone griddle top, a 36-inch Blackstone griddle. And on the other side, we're doing like a standard barbecue. Tennis. I see the message over on Breakers.tv, Jersey G-Man, which is Vin G, I believe, right? Vin hanging out over there. What's happening, Vin? Thanks for the pickups. Guys, Travis is throwing out the offer. If anybody wants that McCutcheon poster, he's willing to give it up. So if anybody wants it, send us an email, and we'll facilitate getting it shipped over to you. I'm telling you, I swear to God, Topps new production on these packs has the packs like sealed extremely tight compared to what they were in past years. I know they've been producing a lot of this stuff in Mexico now and different places in comparison, so I don't know, man. I feel like there's a different quality to the way these packs are sealed. This one and the Heritage Minor League that just came out are the same way. They have the same feel to the packs. It feels better quality. It actually feels like stronger quality. It's just making it more difficult to bust open in a like reasonable time frame. I'll be taking more leave for arthritic conditions. Come on. All right. Joe W. saying he'll snag up that poster if you don't want it, Trev. Joe, if you want that, just shoot me an email, sales@SportsBoxBreaks.com, and that way it'll remind me to make a note of it for when we're sorting it out. All right, here we go. That's why we got the best community. You guys are awesome. Here we go, guys. Good luck, good luck. Perdomo, Mountcastle, India. Slam Diego. I think we pulled that one, what, first poster? Yeah, that was the first poster we pulled here. Trent Grisham. All right, I think I can get through it a little faster, right? When I go fast, it's probably when we're going to pull something, I'll pass it right off. Alec Boehm, floating head. And here we go. Some more old school action. Pirates on the board for Travis, Steve Blass. Old school Pirates. Very nice, Travis. And that is to 150 also. 150 on the numbering. Old school Pirates for Travis. Anthony Rendon, 140 just behind it. See that, Trav? Your kindness was rewarded instantly. Instantly, you gave away a poster you didn't want, and you got rewarded with an auto. Karma. Got a Sam Huff draft pick 2016. Brian Hayes Bazooka. And, well, what do we got here? Got a Bryce Harper. That's to 15. That is super cool. What am I looking at here? I was trying to call this rose gold crystals before, but that is awesome. Philadelphia Phil's, Travis as well. So there you go, buddy. There's the karma coming back to you in a pretty strong fashion. Bryce Harper to 15. That's a good looking hit right there, buddy. You guys tell me what I'm looking at on the actual naming of it. The Blake Street Bombers for the Rockies. All right, that's one side. Second side. Kalenic. The orange hot foil. We got a Xander with the red border. What do we got on this one? That's the 75. Xander to 75 for the Red Sox. So pretty cool. Bobby Dalbec and Fletcher. The orange hot foil. I'm just looking back at it. Yes, that is certainly orange now that I'm looking at it a little more. All right, let's keep going. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Uncle Larry again, that's the poster. Greinke, Luis Robert, and a Nolan Arenado. And here it is. What do we got? Armis Ramirez for the Cubbies. Cubbies getting the ink on this one. John H. is the owner. John H. getting a Ramirez Cubbies auto. Fan favorites, Topps Archives. There you go. Congrats to John. I actually don't usually take a leave, Vin. Like if I'm feeling like whatever joint pain, I'll usually take ibuprofens, which of course aren't much better for you. I think they mess up your stomach pretty good. What do we got? A little silver border to 99. And last little bit, I think I see something coming up there. Near the end, maybe. Just hit the vape, you know, that is the way to go. The Killer Bees, that's what I was seeing. The Killer Bees. Astros on that one. Kirby Puckett and Hank Aaron. All right, box number 2 in the books. We're going to keep going one at a shot here, guys. Like I said, settle in for about a 90-minute break on this one. Each one of these boxes takes a good 10, 11 minutes. What's the poster this time? All right, we got the Boys of Zimmer again. So the Boys of Zimmer was pulled in the personal box. There it is again for the Cubbies, which is owned by John H. So John getting the Boys of Zimmer. Three and four. Guys, 3 more cases of this stuff filling up on the website. If we want to do another one in, before several days from now, let's chip those numbers down. We got 21, 23, and 27 respectively across the board on those. Let's get that second case, which is at 21 spots. Let's chip that down to 15 or something at least. Here's a good one for you, Travis. So the one casino host from the downtown casino. So the same guy and the same casino group owns the D, the Golden Gate, and the new casino down there, the Circa. So when we go out and get our gamble on, most of the time we actually go downtown. We just kind of like it better down there. So we go to either the Circa or the Golden Gate. So she reaches out to me because she sees that our play has ramped up, right? And she's like, oh, my name is such and such. I'm a casino host for the One Properties. If you need anything or if you want to get some rooms, let me know. And I'm like, I have that thing coming up later in the month. So I'm like, well, let me get some free rooms for some of the people that are coming into town. So I reach out to this lady and I tell her about the whole thing. And I say, hey, would I be able to get 3 rooms for friends that are coming into town? And she's like, oh yeah, no problem. Just send me back their info and I'll get them in our system. So I send her back the info. After literally 2 weeks of back and forth emails, last night she confirms the rooms. And I don't even need a room. We have a room already at, Golden Nugget. Because that's where we're actually holding this little soiree, right? She's like, oh, I got you your room fully comped and I booked your rooms for your guests. We'll tabulate it all together and then see where their gambling was at the end of the weekend and see what the bill comes to. And I'm like, that is not at all what was expected or what was discussed. I'm like, these hosts, man, I'm not a high roller by any means, so I understand that you can't just give away the house for free without play in there. But she's saying, oh, if you want rooms, I'm not asking you to be our booking agent. I'm asking for this stuff to be no cost. Hold on one sec. I'm throwing these wrappers away, and it felt like there was something in one of the wrappers, like one of those mini cards, but no, there's not. The wrappers themselves are just thick. Yeah, exactly. I have free room offers when I just log into the rewards program with the code. So I could just use the code and get a free room under my name and just let my friends actually utilize it. So it's just completely worthless. Waste of time dealing with this host. All right, here goes, guys. Box number 3. Ian Anderson at the top. Pete Alonso. Garcia, Chipper, Olsen, Bazooka Shining Star, got a Derek Jeter 140. And here's another one. How about another orange hot foil? Kyle Hendricks for the Cubbies. Or is that not an orange hot foil? It must be. 5 out of 15, so 2 of those so far. Very nice. Cubs going off to John H. The Family. Parker Stargell and Sanguillen for the Pirates. Pretty cool. That's going to be one of the posters. Where are those autos? Little Mark McGuire. Draft pick 2017. Check out Gurriel Jr.'s crazy hair coming out of there, right? Francisco floating head. Uncle Larry again. All right, that'll do it for stack number 1. The 2 autos must be hiding in the same stack. One sec here, guys. All right, second side. Here we go. Local boy back from PA, Christy Mathewson right there. David Ortiz. Feel like we're coming up on that first auto any second here. We should be, not yet. Jim Tomei. Got a Johnny Smoltz. That's the 75. Smoltz to 75. It's got the red bordering going on, so I wonder if I missed any of those, not paying attention. My, oh my. The 1995 Seattle Mariners. And here it is. What do we got? Dontrelle Willis. Willis for the Marlins. And that's going to Tony. Tony K. On the ownership on this one. There you go, Tony. Marlins action coming your way. The swinging A's. All right, last little bit. We should find our auto in here. And here it is. What do we got? Scott Posednik. White Sox on the board going to Aaron. Aaron F. picking this one up, I believe. When did you pick it up, Aaron? A couple days back. 11-5. So White Sox getting one. Is going off to Aaron. That's number to 150. Dave Winfield. And the last one is Zach Greinke with the 140. All right, that's the last of that box. All right, guys, chugging along, chugging along. Let me get a sip of my Gatorade Zero. Stay hydrated here. All right, here we go. Next one. What do we got? The Big Red Machine. Reds. Got a 6-player poster on that one. And again, several of these, the first one came out like that too. They're like jammed in here in such a way that it puts a little dinger in the top of the poster. The Reds in this one belong to Robert G. Robert getting that one. Empty box. These packs are not easy. Guys, personal box is available as well. We got lots of stuff on the personals. Onyx Vintage Baseball, Football, and Basketball available on personals. Lots of goodies on the personal boxes right now. All right, there's one side. Any of you guys watch the new Dexter that came out last night? After what, like a 9-year hiatus? Dexter, you know, they decided to put a new season of it out. I watched it and was not impressed. I don't know what I expected, but I don't know. It didn't feel like it lived up to an expectation. All right, 3 packs to go. All right, here it is. One sec, fellas. Don't mind if I do. All right, here we go, guys. Let's do it. I think we can get through these a tad bit faster. Now we're looking for the color. We're looking for the autos. Anything that has numbering. '2018 draft pick, Jared Kalenic. I see silver. What do we got? Rogers Hornsby. That is going to be numbered to 150. Murderer's Row. I think I see purple. Purple border. What do we got? That's definitely purple. Near the end, like the 3rd card from the end. Here comes. That is, well, there we go. Jason Kendall for the Pirates. And guess what? Pirates belong to Travis. Travis, all the karma coming back your way right here, buddy. Jason Kendall. That is going to be to 150. Trav, doing well with your teams, buddy. Hank Aaron and Miggy, last 2 cards in the stack. Chugging along, fellas. Chugging along. Getting through it at a reasonable pace now. I know 5-star didn't do you so good, Travis, but you seem to be doing okay so far in archives. Well, we got Boys of Zimmer again. Here's a George Springer red border. That is going to be numbered to 75 for the Blue Jays. And we should find our second auto in here. I see, it looks like it's the 3rd from the last card yet again. So we'll see it here in a minute. Black Aces. All right, here it comes. How about them Phillies with John Kruk? Who would have thought John Kruk would sign such a nice-looking auto? Philadelphia Phil's doing pretty great, Travis. Guess what? You're killing it. Philadelphia Phil's John Kruk auto. A guy you don't see pop up all that often in this stuff. So John Kruk, pretty cool. And that'll do it for that box. Phils and the Pirates. So all the PA teams coming in. All right, let's keep going. Next box. All right, who's the poster going to be this time? There it is. That's the Murderer's Row. Murderer's Row, Gehrig and Babe Ruth. So Yankees getting it. Here we go. Let's break my fingers again and get these packs opened. "35 minutes in so far, guys. 35 minutes in. We only have like, I don't know, 55 minutes to go. '27 Yankees. Feels like yesterday. Not really. All right, one side. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the Blackstone griddle, 36-inch top Blackstone griddle, going to be built in out there soon. Be grilling up like a hibachi master. Come on. Last pack right here, guys. I don't even notice, but they have like a little hobby edition, like custom little logo on the packs now for the hobby. All right, here we go. Teddy Williams, 140. Black Aces. Joe's calling out for a Bagwell auto. Let's see if we can get that for you, Joe. The big three. All right, last little bit here from left side stack. You get through the cards much faster than it takes to open the packs, right? The packs take like, and how about this? The floating head, I almost didn't even notice that there was an on-card auto sitting on Altuve. Houston Astros, nice hit. Joe, not quite the one you're looking for, but I don't think you'll turn it away. Astros for Joe W. with an Altuve. Numbered to 299. A Topps peel-off autograph card. Very cool, 1963 peel-off auto. 74 of 299. Nice hit. Glaber and Marquez, last 2 cards right behind Altuve. All right, let's look and see what we got going here. Joe, you just had to call out that you were looking for something. Don't mind Nightbot, Joe. Nightbot thinks there's spam or something, but beautiful hit. Asked for a Bagwell, got an Altuve. That's how it works. I see there's like red foil coming up here. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Mike Trout? Angels was the final team, or one of the final teams to get picked up. It was the big boy team in the price-wise that was sitting out there. 4 out of 50. That's something right there, buddy. Angels picked up by Aaron F. What a hit. That one I'm going to sleeve up for you right now. Nice hit, Aaron. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Big boy team left out there getting rewarded handsomely. That is a really good looking card, right? The way they have the silhouette of Trout kind of pulled off the background. Congrats, Aaron. What a hit. Let's keep going. Pretty hot case here, guys. What do we got? Slam Diego. Yeah, looks awesome. And here it is. What do we got? We got a general manager card for the Marlins. Marlins going to Tony. I remember her from, she was like a high value card in like Heritage or one of the products where non-player stuff was coming up. I could be mistaken, but I thought she was a high value hit in one of the previous products. So general manager card, it is going to be the Marlins. Going off to Tony. Congrats, Tony. It was Allen and Ginter, right? Yes, you are correct, Jay. Allen and Ginter. And I remember guys in the chat were saying that she's a high value card. Keeping it rolling. Nice box right here. The Trout and everything coming up here. Here comes another orange foil. How about a Will Smith for the Dodgers? That's going to be a 10 out of 15. That's the third one of the orange hot foils coming up here. So Dodgers going to Chris I. Nice hit. Third one of those. The Blake Street Bombers, Ryan Weathers, and Bellinger. Last card in that one. All right, another box in the books. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Let's put those guys front and center. And what do we got? We got the Brooklyn Dodgers, a 1950s Brooklyn Dodgers joint, the Boys of Summer. So Dodgers going off to Chris I. Chris getting the Dodgers poster. That is empty. So, Jay, how's Kate liking that iMac? Has she had much of an opportunity to use it yet? Some of these packs are super tough. She loves it, playing around. Awesome. They're fun. I mean, I'm not much in the Apple ecosystem, but I got that MacBook Air, and I do like it. Like, it's quality. It's a good system. All right, there's one side. Let's see it go over 70,000 tonight, Trev. How are we at? 67.4. I mean, it could breach 70. What's the highest it ever was? 68 and change? Maybe last week or 2 weeks ago? Was it 68? Mike, what's happening, buddy? Mike in the house. What's driving the price up today? I mean, not that anything really needs to be driving the price up, but usually when it spikes like this, there's something making the rounds in the news about Bitcoin. A couple weeks ago, it was that ETF, that, publicly traded ETF with Bitcoin futures. Is it just hyperinflation and people are legitimately just going crazy buying Bitcoin now? Could be that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see some more crazy foils going on here. We've been pulling them. My, oh my. Nothing to make it take off. It's just kind of a natural rise. All right, here we go, guys. We got Shea Hillerbrand, Toronto Blue Jays, and that's going to be purple as well. Toronto, and this one goes to Dan. Dan S. Dan, that's to 150 for you, sir. 142 out of 150. Shea Hillenbrand. Trevor Rogers, draft pick from 2017. All crypto, yeah, usually when like the big boy, usually when Bitcoin is moving, it's kind of like the whole market moves along with it. And here's another one. How about another orange foil, orange hot foil? Detroit Tigers with an Alan Trammell. Little shortstop action to 15 for the Tigers. Tigers in this one. Guess what, Trav? You're getting another one, buddy. Travis. Congrats, number to 15. The family, Hank Aaron and Miguel Cabrera. Second side. Are we pulling like an unusual amount of these gold foil or orange foils to 15? Or is this common per case? What do we got? Little David Ortiz red border. So Red Sox, this one belongs to David P. And that is going to be to 75 on the Big Poppy. Ooh, I cut it at the next one right there. Next auto is going to be right where the stack was cut. The Big Red Machine, we pulled that poster a short while back. I would think so too, Greg, right? It feels like we have an exorbitant amount of number to 15 orange foils coming up, but I mean, I don't know. But guess what, buddy? Travis, you're killing it. Steve Blass, Pirates. One more time. Travis's team's crushing it here in this one. Pittsburgh Pirates, old school action coming your way, Travis. Congrats. Negative feedback. What do we got? We got an Eddie Matthews, and that has some shininess going to it. 150 on the Milwaukee Braves, so it will be a Braves card. It is about time. Double negative reverse feedback coming up. It's probably true. I mean, 5-star is a tough one, right? 5-star is a feast or famine kind of product. There's the Boys of Summer again. And that'll do it for that box. The weird thing is we've only pulled the one of these, although a couple of those have come up across the personal boxes so far. All right, bear with me here, guys. Get my little base buckets going. All right, next one. We got 4 left. Yeah, 5-star was a tough one for you. It really was. Can't remember if it was 5-star or... No, it was Inception. What do we got? The A's coming up here. Zito, Hudson, and Mulder. That is the big 3. So the A's on the board for Aaron. I think it was Inception Baseball, maybe like 2 years ago. Inception's the same way. As you guys that have been in this break scene for a long time know, those kind of products that have a low card count with their all autos, you're either going to be on top of it or you're going to be on the bottom, right? That's just the way those products are produced. We had a guy that was breaking with us on the regular at the time that did not do so well in Inception and essentially went nuts on us. Started spamming our chat, started going crazy on us, all because he did shitty in Inception Baseball on that particular release year. Like, we don't produce the cases. This guy went nuts. Good times, man. Good times. He's probably out there watching as we speak, because every once in a while he pops into the chat and says things, and I'm like, that guy? That guy's still around? You should, Travis. You should. Joe did great in Inception 2015. It's one of those products, Joe, that you're either going to do amazingly well or you're going to get skunked because there's so few cards in the whole thing. 6 autos from 3 teams. Well, that's pretty all right. All right, let's keep going. Guys, let's get those numbers down. 21 spots in the second one. You guys can see this stuff is quite loaded. Not just the autos, but I mean, there's some really good stuff to be had in here with all that silver foil action and everything else going on. So don't be shy to grab spots in break 2, 3, and 4. We do need them to get, chipped down some to see them, potentially break in the next session or so. A Glaber, a Clevenger, and a Piscotti. That's awesome, Joe. Something you put in personal collection or get on a resell on that one. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see more orange in here. More orange foil. Aaron Judge. Nick Madrigal, draft pick from 2015. Or 2018, rather. My bad. Can't read numbers. Acuna Jr. And the Boys of Summer, Clemente, and what do we got? Killebrew. And here it is. Here it is. Very nice little 40 years of baseball auto, Chicago White Sox, Bobby Jenks. White Sox going to Aaron. That's a nice card. Very nice. Chicago White Sox getting the love. Congrats to Aaron. So the others had 2 of the Clevengers, 1:25. Nice. All right, 1 auto in. What else can we pull? Okay, that's one side. Here comes the second. Guys, do me a favor. I didn't even ask for it at all today. Give us a little thumbs up on the video. Definitely gets more eyeballs on the overall channel when several of these videos get a bunch of thumbs ups. And additionally, if you never took the time to hit subscribe on the channel, guys, just hit subscribe. We lost like 11 subscribers recently. We were kind of dark for a couple weeks. We didn't have a lot of break sessions, and when you're out of sight, you're out of mind, and subscribers start kind of dropping off. So do us a favor and hit that subscribe, please. Keep those numbers building up. Big 3, Glavine, Smoltz, and Maddox. And here it is. How about them Dodgers? Dodgers going to Chris I. What do we got? Paul Loduca. Little catcher action for you. Number inscription 16 going on. LA Dodgers and Chris I. Chris, congrats, buddy. Hank Aaron, Cabrera. Pache, Realmuto, Kirby Puckett. Travis will do the truffle shuffle. Oh, you got some puppy barks coming at you. Like father, like son. So you got Biggio, Vladdy Sr. and Jr., and the Bichette father and son team going on. Pretty cool. Haven't seen that poster yet, but I'm sure we might. They've surprisingly been pretty good in the next room, but on cue, they start barking up in the last couple boxes. They're only like, I don't know, 20 feet away from where I am right now, and they're surprisingly pretty good. The one is 10 months old, the one is 10 weeks old. Trevor Rogers, and what do we got? Vita Blue for the A's. All right, that'll do it for that box. We got 3 left, so kind of figure like 30-ish minutes to go. The father-son one, I shuffled it back in to the stack, so I don't know until I look at it again to see the team arrangement on it. Is that the one you're talking about, Joe? It's not a hit per se, so if there are multiple teams going on, which I believe there should be, then it probably will be top to bottom, left to right. And I apologize, I wasn't even paying attention when I did it. But when I come upon it again, I'll make a better note of it. We got the big 3 going on here. Braves, getting that poster. Yeah, I'll make a better mental note of it if I come upon the same card again across these last 3 boxes, or when I get into it when we're doing the sorting. When it's not a hit, based on the rules that we've had in place for 8 years now, we go top to bottom, left to right. So whatever the top team would be on it. Well, she does. And she'll be asking me, hey, who do I give this card to? Speaking of sorting, I have a small little batch of shipments to go out. I think it was the final Origins and the final 5-star here from Vegas, plus some personals. They're sorted and packaged. I'll be running labels on them later tonight, so you guys will see tracking hit your inbox on those from Vegas. They'll be going out probably tomorrow in the afternoon. All right, there's one stack. Yeah, that was the only one so far of those insert/posters that would, I think that I've seen that had multiple teams on them so far, right? All the rest of them are single team. The father-son one was the only one so far that might have had multiple teams going. 70 years of Topps designs. Guys, let's get these here in the teal sold out. 2 spots left in Elements, 3 spots left in Gold Standard, and 3 left in both of those selects, which is Select, 2-box break, and then the Select Mixer, which has some other stuff kind of peppered in there. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. The Blake Street Bombers for the Rockies. Bazooka, Shining Star of Kirilov. And that is 98 of 99, black border going on. So one of those with some numbering so far. And here it is. What do we got? We got a host. So this is not going to be anybody that's specific. So it's MLB Network host, Lauren Shahadi. So this will be randomed across all 30 of the teams then, guys. Let me see. Yeah. I'm going to put that off to the side. That does not fall to any specific MLB team. Let me see if I have anything in the write-up about that. Can't recall if we put anything specific in there about any non-MLB related. So yeah, we'll random that across all 30 of the teams. Let's keep going. Bobby Dalbec, 2016 draft pick. And last little bit here from the left side. The way you're rolling here, Travis, I think you probably somehow will score it. Karma is coming your way big time on this one. I like it. All right, that's one side. Here comes the second side. I see a green border of Jeff Bagwell sitting there. All right, here it is. I know you were calling out for Bagwell auto before. Not a Bagwell auto, but Bagwell with green border for the Astros. And once again, those Astros... Did I close out my list? No, I didn't. I was going to say, did I close out my list of participants? That is Joe W. 125 on the numbering of the Bagwell. She does have a good-looking auto. I'm not gonna deny that. Check that auto out. That's some good-looking penmanship right there. The Killer Bees, Biggio Bagwell. Where's that second auto in here? And it's sitting right there. How about some old school Dodgers? Very nice. Dodgers on the board for Chris I. Carl, was it Erskine? Brooklyn Dodgers, which of course carry over as the LA Dodgers. So Dodgers getting the love here. 40 years of baseball. Congrats, congrats. Old school Dodgers going to Chris. Let's see what else we got. Slam Diego. Kirilloff. Kyle Lewis, 140. And that'll do it. We got 2 boxes left to get through, guys. Okay. Box 9. And we got that Seattle poster. We've seen the card version of this several times. It's the My Oh My, the 1995 Seattle. And that's bent in once again. Like, however they put them in here, it puts like, I think it's this right here. See how there's like this little flap? I think it bends in and kind of puts a little dinger in the top of the poster. So Seattle in this one goes to Dean. So Dean gets that poster. All right, that's an empty box. Hold on, before we get into this, I need a beverage. All right, here we go. All right, there's one. One hour, 8 minutes so far. So like that 90-minute mark is probably going to be pretty accurate. Once I'm done, I'll do a recap on it and do a random for that Lauren Shahady card. What's going on, Mets fan? Mets fan, the Onyx Box War will be Wednesday. The Onyx Box War will be on Wednesday. It is fully sold out, but we're trying to focus our efforts on the archives and all the stuff that's in the super low numbers up here. Archives just came out on Friday. This stuff kind of has a shelf life these days. If you don't focus efforts on it right away, it becomes rather difficult to get filled. So Onyx Box War will be on Wednesday. All right, here we go. Looking for 2 autos, looking for more of the foil cards. We pulled a red and several of the orange foils. See you then, Stu. Thanks for picking up some spots in there. We got a green coming up here. How about a Matt Chapman? That's a green for the A's. Green border to 125. Big Red Machine. The Boys of Summer. Hoping to find another one of those father-son cards. I want to see myself without having to go through 200 cards to find it. What the arrangement of teams are on it. Tatis. And here it is, guys. San Diego Padres getting it. And let me tell you, man, there are some nice-looking autos on this product. Mark Loretta. Padres, the recipient on this one, and that goes to Mike T. San Diego. Mike T with a Mark Loretta auto. Congrats to you, sir. Pizza Man Mike. All right, there we go. Let's go into our second stack, and then we got one full box left. I know, I really want to see another one of those, Joe. It should come up. I mean, we've been pulling dupes of those quite a bit, like the poster cards. And here's a Whit Merrifield. That's a shiny to 150. I don't know. I don't think they're considered chrome, but they're they do have that shiny appearance going on. They are numbered. So Merrifield Royals. Rainbow. Considered rainbow. Thank you, Greg. Here comes another orange, fellas. We're pulling these orange to 15 like it's nothing. Minnesota Twins, a little rookie action of Trevor Larnach. Twins going to Greg S. 4 out of 15 on that one. I'm telling you, we've pulled, what, 4 or 5 of these orange hot foils across this case. Which to me feels like extremely high number for one case. And here it is. All right. Like father, like son. So Astros fall on the far left. So there is the answer right there. So it will be an Astros card, which is Joe W. So Astros, Expos, which is Nationals, and Colorado Rockies. So it will be an Astros card. So that answers that one. Like father, like son. And here we go. How about a Ron Washington? What do we got? Old school Twins, right? Ron Washington. Very nice. Very nice. Twins in this one belongs to Greg S. Greg S. Ron Washington auto. Lewis and Teoscar Hernandez, last card. All right, guys, we're down to one box. One box remains. We didn't see that father-son card at all, and then the last 2 boxes, now we've pulled 2 of them, right? All right, last box coming up, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to do something real quick. All right. All right, what's the last poster going to be, guys? What is it? Come on, you can't even make this stuff up. There it is, like father, like son. So we've already indicated that this is going to be Astros. There's the poster version of it for you, Joe. Craig and Kevin Biggio on the far left, which make it a Houston card. Well, in that case, a Houston poster. All right, there it is. Last box. Did they save the best for last? Guys, let me just put this out there, and I say this every once in a while, and I really mean it. It would be like a personal favor to us if you guys would consider closing out some of that football or the select basketball that's up there. We really need to clear the shelves off to keep stuff moving out and moving in. So, guys, please do check out the offerings up there. Big coupon code was sent to you. You could use the 15% off code, but if you haven't used it, there's a 35% off coupon code you could use on the Elements and the Gold Standard, which hit your inbox earlier today. It's a one-time use. So if you've used it already, you can still use the 15, but if you haven't used it, you can get 35% off, guys. Can't give it away for free. That's practically giving it away for free, but we can't give it away for free, so check it out. Let's get those filled up. Jay's got those over in Pennsylvania. We could jump right over to Jay. You are welcome, Joe. Yeah, pretty cool poster. I like that. All right, there's one stack. Those guys that have multi-generational, like, you know, professional players, imagine what their like holiday dinners and stuff are like. That's got to be pretty interesting, right? Sitting around the table, everybody's, you know, played or playing professional baseball. Like, got to be a pretty interesting family dynamic. That is, of course, if father and son are, if the dad is still alive. All right, here goes, guys. Next two. This is the last box. Let's find some fire in this last box. Here we go. Looking for the two autos, looking for some color. Andre Dawson right there. George Brett. Bryce Harper. Killer Bees. Uncle Larry. All right, we're getting down. Nothing yet. And here it is. It is a Bazooka 70 years Shining Star of Nico Horner. That's pretty cool. Nico Horner, Cubbies on the board, and that goes to John H. Nice hit, John. Nice hit. 1991 Topps Bazooka Shining Star auto card. Very cool. Very cool. Nico, congrats. And that's the last of that side. Let's see what we got on this side. This stuff is solid, guys. I don't know why the other cases are sitting there in the 20s. It's kind of mind-blowing. The value is certainly there. We are not making a bundle on it, I'll tell you that much. And here we go. We got a gray or silver frame of Dallas Braden for the A's. That is going to be to 99. The swinging A's. Pretty cool. One auto left. All right, last bit. What's it going to be for the final auto? Got Steven Strasburg flying out there. The family. Wow, they're really making us wait. Probably that third card from the... Ooh, there it is. Look at that auto. That's awesome. Benny Agbiani for the Mets. Mets on the board. Very nice. John G. And he signed the heck out of that one, buddy. Topps 40 years of baseball. Really cool. Quite the auto. Mets going to John G. And then just a couple cards. We've got a Zach Greinke and a Luis Robert right behind it. And that's all of it, guys. That is all of it. I will do a hit recap, and I will run a random across this card right here. All 30 teams to see who gets it, because she does not belong to a specific organization, so she is a host. And look for that in a separate video to be posted. So thanks again, fellas, and these will be shipped out in the next shipping batch. All right, pretty cool stuff, guys. All right, give me 1 second. Let me set up the random, and we'll see what we're going to do here next. Are we going to keep the party going? Is Jay going to come on live tonight? Agbiani, yeah. This is that kind of product, right? You just see some random guys come up that you don't normally see autographs in products. Like John Kruk. You don't normally see John Kruk autos come up in most of this stuff. But yet there he was, right? All right. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to put some ESPN audio on here, and I'll be right back with the random and the hit recap.
The news to Mittens. She's a diva.
I am the greatest woman of all time.
I'm out here to prove it to those that have seen me work tirelessly. Those are the people that I'm fighting for.
I am now the co-owner of the Atlanta Dream, and I'm so excited. I have so much to say.
Come on, finish it!
And she delivered.
You don't have to be in a position of power to lead. It's in every single one of us.
Week 10 kicks off with Thursday Night Football, starting at 8:20 p.m. Eastern on Fox, NFL Network, and Prime Video. Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps.
Ben Roethlisberger making his 120th career start at Heinz Field, past Brett Favre. Most starts by a quarterback in a single venue. And before you at Louis Riddick, we know Tom Brady's in a Buccaneers jersey, and it's Gillette Stadium. He made his last start at Gillette. A few weeks ago, you might have heard he returned to Foxborough.
Should have been
playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Patriots jersey and 1% Bucs.
Oh, I see. We'll fix that next week.
All right, guys, I am set up here with the random. Let's do that. Let me get this off screen for just a minute. Here we go. Hit recap and a random for that autograph card of the Lauren Shahady. Here we go. What's happening, guys? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Monday, November 8th, 2021. I'm doing a recap right now, a hit recap from our 2021 Topps Archives Baseball Choose Team case break number 1, which went off tonight. Guys, we pulled this one card. It was an auto of a host card, Lauren Shahady. She is a host for the MLB Network. She's not associated with any specific MLB team, so the most fair way to do this one is to random it across all 30 of the major league teams and divvy it out that way. So let's do that first, and then we'll look at the rest of the hits from there. So let me get random.org up on screen. And here it is. I've got the dice roller going, and I've got a list of all 30 teams. There they are, from the Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. Let's use the dice to give us a number. The one caveat on the dice roll, if it comes up a 2, we always random 3 times for a more true random. So dice roll, please. That's an 8. 6 plus 2, so let's go 8 times. Top team on 8 gets it. Here we go. There's 1. That's 2 of them. 3 burger. That's 4. 5. There is 6. 7. Next one gets it. And the top team as of the number 8 is the San Francisco Giants. And there it is 8 times. And let me see who had them. So San Francisco is the recipient at 8. Let me pull this off screen for a minute. San Francisco Giants. That is Jim W. So Jim W. getting that card. Let me notate it for later on. So San Francisco Giants will be getting the Lauren Shahady card. All right, let's look at the color in here. And I think I caught all the color in real time. I'm going to penny sleeve all of this stuff. The full hits, of course, I'm going to fully encase. We got a Dallas Braden that is numbered to 99. We got a Whit Merrifield Rainbow to 150. Matt Chapman Green Border, that is to 125. Jeff Bagwell, email incoming, negative feedback. Jeff Bagwell Green Border, that is going to be to 125. We got a Kirilloff Shining Stars Black Border, 98 of 99. Eddie Matthews Rainbow, that is to 150. David Ortiz Red Border, that is to 75. George Springer Red, 75. Rogers Hornsby with a Rainbow 150. John Smoltz, it's got the red border, kind of the piping inside the wood frame going on there. That is to 75. Tigers with a silver bordered at 99. Xander Red, 75. Evan Longoria Green, 125. And Javier Baez Rainbow to 150. We pulled the 1 Barry Larkin. And let's look at the hits. All right. These are in reverse order. Benny Agbiani for the Mets. Pretty cool looking auto. 40 years of baseball. Got the Nico Horner Shining Stars 1991 Bazooka. Really cool right there. 1991 Bazooka Shining Stars auto. Ron Washington Twins auto. We pulled, I think, 5 of these orange hot foils. Trevor Larnach for the Twins. These are all the 15 as well, which feels like we're pulling way more than our fair share of these, but we pulled a lot of them. 4 out of 15. We got a Mark Loretta Padres auto. Pretty cool. What do we got? Carl Erskine for the Dodgers, 40 years. Paul Loduca, Dodgers auto. Bobby Jenks, Chicago White Sox. Steve Blass, Pirates auto. Here's another one of these. The orange hot foil, Alan Trammell for the Tigers. 6 out of 15. Got a Shea Hillenbrand, purple, Toronto Blue Jays on card auto to 150. Will Smith, another orange foil. That's 10 of 15. We pulled a manager card here. Kim NG. I don't know if that's a pronunciation. We'll just go with Kim NG. Marlins. And we were talking about this one. When she came up in the Allen and Ginter a couple months back, everybody was talking about that she's actually a pretty tough pull. I don't know if the same qualifies for the archives. And how about this Mike Trout? Beautiful Angels red foil going on here of Mike Trout. That's awesome. Numbered 4 out of 50. Jose Altuve, pretty cool looking sticker, right? So the peel-off autographs card for 1963 peel-off autos, that's numbered also, 74 of 299. Got a John Kruk Philadelphia Phils auto. Jason Kendall, purple border, Pirates auto to 150. Scott Pozendik, White Sox, numbering to 150 on that auto. Dontrell Willis, Marlins auto. Another orange hot foil, Kyle Hendricks, Cubbies, 5 out of 15. Ramirez auto for the Cubbies. How about a Bryce Harper, orange hot foil, Philadelphia Phils, very nice, 4 out of 15. Steve Blass yet again, Pirates, man of the hour, this time to 150. We got a Gene Tennis that is old school A's, and a John Flaherty Yankees, good looking auto there too. New York Yankees coming up with the first hit out of the whole shebang. And of course, all the posters will be going off to their respective owner. Not going to go through these too much, but they will be going off to their owner. So thanks again for filling this one up, guys. We got 3 more of these filling up on the website. All cards will be shipping to you. So check out the offerings, guys. Breaking those as soon as we can get them fully filled, and they'll be going out the door. So thanks again. All right, fellas. That's what we got. Can we get one of the low number things filled up? Elements Gold Standard, Select, 2-box break, and the Select Mixer up there. Let's go, let's go.
Cheer on the tight end. Nowhere to go there. And look at Fitzpatrick. Such a smart football player, doubling the deep post. This was the only decision for Justin Fields.
That's Montgomery out of the Wildcat. He keeps it. Going to be just short. Taco Charlton makes the stop. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Bears have a bit of a pulse here with the football, trailing by 14.
USAA presents this Salute to Service moment. An avid pilot and skydiver, Bears tight end Jimmy Graham grew up on military bases and recently spent a day with the Golden Knights to learn about the preparation, precision, and teamwork employed by the Army's elite parachute unit.
I just want to thank USAA and the Golden Knights for giving me this opportunity to try to hang with the best in the world.
See how USAA honors and protects our military at salutetoservice.com.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides at aarp.org/caregiving.
When you're driving a Lincoln, stress seems to evaporate into thin air, which leaves us to wonder, where does it go? Does it get tangled up in knots? Or disappear forever into some kind of bottomless pit? Or maybe it takes on a life all its own. Perhaps you'll come up with your own theory of where the stress goes. Behind the wheel of a Lincoln is a mighty fine place to start.
This is the dimension of imagination.
Make sure you stay tuned for the USAA Insurance Halftime. Susie, Adam, and Booger are all here. Get Adam Schefter's Insider Update. Sue's starting at quarterback next Sunday. And Chris Berman's fastest 3 minutes. Great highlights. Another crazy NFL weekend. We cap off week 9 around the NFL here tonight in Pittsburgh. 3rd down and 2. Bears have yet to convert a 3rd down tonight. They are 0 for 5. Need this one. Out of field goal range. It is Montgomery, little stutter step. Again, he's going to be really close. Could be another 4th and inches, and the clock is winding. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. Now they're going to stop it. Looks like they're going to take a measurement.
Bears didn't get the first down there, but they missed an opportunity here. This is the new rule in the NFL. Look at 71. That's Peters, and Fitzpatrick goes low on him right there. That's an illegal low block, and JP, that should have been called on the Steelers, right?
Should have been. And what they've been doing with the referee is starting him just outside the tight end's outside shoulder. So if the block is to the right, it's a foul in this case. If it's to the left, it's inside the box. Stay away from it.
Greg, your timing is perfect, buddy. I was just about to call out to you and ask if you're out there. All right, man. Here we go. I just got the video with the hit recap and that stuff uploaded, so we are ready to roll. Onyx Vintage. It was the baseball you purchased, right, Greg? Every time one of these Onyx Vintages roll in, I have to like go back and take a look at the original order and second guess myself just to make sure. Onyx Vintage Baseball. Yes, it was. All right. So, guys, I'm just going to throw it out there one more time. I'm not going to give it a ton of time here. It is 6:33 here. My time in Vegas. I'll give it until 7 o'clock, which will be 3 hours that we've been live at that point. I feel like if we were going to get anything filled up by then, it would have filled up by then. So I will give it, 20 some more minutes, and we'll see if we can get Elements or Gold Standard or the Select or anything else going tonight. So check out the offerings there, guys. Here's what's closest. Jay will have to take over the stream if we can get one of those filled up, because he has those over in PA. But let me move. Let's see. Elements Football has the Jags and the Jets up for grabs. Gold Standard has the Bears, the Patriots, and the Jets. They're all big teams. That's the issue. So we know how that goes. It just takes one person to step up on it. So Elements... break number 3 is the one, right? So let me move that up. And Gold Standard, I'm going to move up. I'm going to get those at the top of the website so we get extra visibility on them. So check it out there, guys. All right, here we go, Greg. Good luck, good luck. What's happening, folks? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Monday, November 8th, 2021, doing one personal box of the 2021 Onyx Vintage Baseball. This box belongs to Greg Z. Here we go, Greg. One box coming your way. Guys, we have more of these available on the website. We have not one, not two, but 3 different sports across the Onyx Vintage line. We have baseball, we have football, and we have the newest release on this stuff, which is basketball. Some of the best value out there. 4 cards in total. 2 of them are on-card autos. So, Greg, let's find you some colored ink. That's what we're looking for primarily. Colored ink. Short and sweet. 4 cards in total. We have a redemption? I think we do. I think we have a redemption coming up here. So let's pull the one from the back. Up top, we got an Alfredo Duno prospect. Ronnie Mauricio. And here's your first auto. Reed Detmers with the blue ink auto. So Detmers, blue ink, coming your way, and it's going to be blue to 325. Los Angeles. And how about an Ed Howard? Ed Howard auto in redemption form. So there it is. So as you know, Onyx requires you to mail them in. So Ed Howard auto in redemption form there for you, Greg, as your second one. So there you go. Congrats to Greg. Thanks again, my friend. I'll have this one shipped out to you in the next batch out of Vegas. All right, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's see. Elements Football. I'm going to put the Elements Football up on screen with the remaining teams up there. See if we can get that one moving. Guys, 35% off coupon code is in your inbox on this Elements Football. If you did not use it yet, you can use it for the remaining spots in Elements. You could also use that 35% off code for the remaining spots in Gold Standard. So, offer is out there. Let's get Elements Football going here first. That should work. There we go. Elements Football, last 2 spots. Jaguars and the Jets, guys. 15% off with the SBB 15 off code if you've already used that super big coupon. If you haven't used the super big coupon yet, you can. Check out your email. It is sitting there waiting for you if you don't know what it is.
Inside, you see him look, his head is inside because he can't hear the snap count, but he's got to get his head back out to TJ Watt all the way on the outside. That is unnerving for a rookie offensive tackle.
6th penalty against Chicago. 4 of them have been on the offense tonight. 3rd and goal. Pushed back to the 12.5. 23 ticks left. 1 timeout for the Bears. Here's the Pittsburgh pressure. Fields unloads and wanted to go back corner of the end zone. Graham was tied up with James Pierre, and it's 4th and goal. And here comes the kicking team.
And that's a series where I understand throwing the back shoulder to Jimmy Graham.
Trav, we'll be doing a session, I believe, on Wednesday, so we'll be live again on Wednesday after tonight.
2 fades, come up with something else because Jimmy Graham missed his opportunity.
There's Cairo Santos. No one's hotter. 38 in a row. This from 30 to get Chicago on the board. And it's 14-3. $15 ticks remaining in the half. Steelers will get the ball. They have 1 timeout left.
What you like about Chicago is that
guys, throwing a 20-minute timer up there. That'll take us right to about 7 o'clock here. Oh, this time change is weird, man. I looked at the clock this morning, and I'm like, oh, shit, it's 10 a.m. I got to get up and do some stuff here. And then I looked, and I'm like, oh, shit, no, that was never changed. That's 9 a.m. So, yeah. Taking off, Trav? Yep, I'll catch you on Wednesday, buddy. Thanks for coming out, as always. So, guys, that 20-minute timer will take us right to 7 o'clock here, which is going to be 10 o'clock on the East Coast. That'll be 3 hours that we've been at it. So we'll give it that effort and see what we can get going in the next 20.
As we talked about, though, the people around him have to make plays. And Jimmy Graham, when you're matched up against a corner like Joe Hayden that you've got 4, 5, 6 inches on, you have to be able to make that play. And here you see Jimmy Graham right here. He's down here at the bottom of the screen here. And if you give him another shot,
yeah, that one was not catchable.
Yeah, that one isn't. The one before it on the right side against Joe Hayden was more of the opportunity that he had to make a big play for Justin Fields. And look, the guys around him have to step up just as much as he does, just as much as the coaches do, as far as getting them in the best possible plays.
Jimmy Graham's got 1 catch on the year, like 2 fades down there in the red zone to Jimmy Graham. That was the offensive approach. I just think you got more offense than that.
Bears have actually outgained the Steelers 127 to 112. Penalties in a short field, the difference. USAA Insurance halftime is coming up next.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL, presents the USAA Insurance Halftime.
Welcome to the USAA Insurance Halftime. It's Monday. That means Adam has a ton of news. What are your headlines?
Susie, when doctors initially operated on Russell Wilson's finger, they expected him to miss 6 weeks minimum. But today, his finger surgeon cleared him to start Sunday which means he'll be going up against the Green Bay Packers, who could have Aaron Rodgers back as early as Saturday, assuming he remains asymptomatic and continues to test negative for COVID. And Odell Beckham Jr. officially placed on waivers today. Teams have until tomorrow by 4 p.m. Eastern to claim him. The feeling around the league is it's unlikely he'll be claimed, which means he then would be a free agent, free to sign wherever he wants.
And some people are wondering whether Odell Beckham Jr. still has gas left in the tank. I can tell you, I still think he's a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL. He needs to get with the right situation, a quarterback, a head coach that he respects. If he does, still a lot of juice in Odell Beckham.
OBJ on the move should make for a fun week. Another fun week. And we have highlights. Ahead, last night, the Titans pulled off a stunner dismantling Matt Stafford and the mighty Rams offense. Up next, Boomer with the best of the rest and the fastest three.
You're watching the USAA Insurance Halftime Show. Insurance for the military community. USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL.
Hey, USAA, it's Gronk again, and I'm here with my man, Frank. Frank, say hi.
Hi.
Frank was in the Army, and he's been enjoying that award-winning USAA service for like
10 years.
Anyway, he's in. And Frank, don't you love me, man?
Sure, Gronk.
And don't you think I deserve a USAA membership?
Did you serve? Are your parents members?
Nope.
Then no. I love that it's for the military community.
Frank, that's not the line.
USAA. It's still only for the military community.
This is the story of a family.
I'm Leslie Ojeda, and I served in the Army Reserves.
This is the story of a hero.
In 2004, my husband, Specialist Ramon Ojeda, was killed in combat.
This is the story of a legacy.
Our son Angel was just a baby.
Now I finished my 4th year of Army JROTC.
And I work with TAPS to mentor military families through grief.
The NFL is proud to partner with organizations
that support our military and veteran communities.
Welcome back to the USAA Insurance Halftime.
Chicago Bears tight end Jimmy Graham spent a day with the U.S. Army's official aerial parachute demonstration team, the Golden Knights, to experience a day in the life of a member of the world's elite military parachute unit. Graham picked up his passion for flying from his days growing up on military bases. Through preparation, practice, precision, and teamwork, Graham and the Golden Knights completed a difficult 8-way hybrid multi-dimensional formation, a formation the Golden Knights use in their aerial performances. Now, here's Chris Berman with the fastest 3 minutes.
Hi, Susie. Good to be with you at halftime. Two classic old-time franchises going at it. If you were a first-place team in Week 9, you were an endangered species. Over half of them either lost or were in big trouble at some point in the game. Now, Green Bay knew that they had some problems because Aaron Rodgers out due to COVID. They had to go to Arrowhead to play the Chiefs and start the youngster Jordan Love. Here we go with our fastest 3 minutes. So here he is on the left. Jordan Love against Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs looking to, for them, get a 2-game winning streak. Might as well face it, you're addicted to Love. Late in the game, Jordan Love to Alan Lazard cuts it to 13-7. But classic Mahomes to Tyreek Hill on a big 3rd and 10 to ice it. Chiefs are back over 500. They're 5-4. Winners of 6 straight, and Dak Prescott back for Dallas. But Teddy Bridgewater, Tim Patrick, and the Broncos said, we don't care. Touchdown, 44 yards. Caden Stearns, Bronco defense. How about them Broncos? They're 5-4. First place Buffalo in Jacksonville. Josh Allen meet Josh Allen. The Jags, Josh Allen. Sack, pick, fumble recovery, 8 tackles. Jags in a huge upset. First place Raiders. Derek Carr picked off by the Giants. X-Man. Xavier McKinney. 2 picks for him. G-Man get a win at home. First place Ravens down 14 against Minnesota. Lamar Jackson, Devin Duvernay ties it. Ravens take lead. Minute to go. Kirk Cousins, Adam dancing on the Thielen. We go to overtime. Justin Tucker, 36 yards. Ravens win it. Each of these teams has played 3 overtime games. Ravens are 6-2. Joe Burrow at home against Cleveland. Look out, the Z-Man, Denzel Ward of the Browns. He could go all the way. He runs really fast. It's 99 yards. Long day for the Bengals. And on offense, breathing easy, Baker Mayfield. Donovan, everyday Peoples Jones, 60 yards. Browns thump the Bengals. They're both 5-4. No Kyler, no problem for first place Arizona. Colt McCoy, James Conner. Cardinals roll at the Niners. Arizona's 8-1. Good game in Philly. Justin Herbert, the big guy, scrambling. Chargers go ahead to the Eagles 24-17. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, college chums tied at 24. Games the Chargers would lose in recent years. Not this time, they're back at first. Dustin Hopkins, the winning field goal, they're 5-3. Sam Darnold playing against Bill Belichick again. It's J.C. Jackson. Do you know that he has more picks than anybody since the 2018 season? He had a pair. Patriots beat Carolina, they're 5-4. Jacoby Brissett to Mac Hollins. Miami beats Houston in a game featuring 9 turnovers. We wanted to show a touchdown. Trevor Siemian, Saints down 18 to Atlanta. To Kenny Stills, they take the lead late. But Matty Ice to the Swiss Army knife, Cordero Patterson, setting up the winning field goal. Falcons win, and what a week in Atlanta. Congrats to the World Series champion Atlanta Braves. We do this on NFL Primetime with Booger. Join us on ESPN Plus Sundays and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all day, all night. And come the 11th, we salute those who have and are serving for Veterans Day. Susie?
Boom, the college basketball season tips off tomorrow on ESPN. The women's hoop matchup of the day is at 5 Eastern between South Carolina and NC State. Then Kansas faces Michigan State in the Champions Classic, followed by the exclusive reveal of the next college football playoff top 25 rankings. And we cap the night with Kentucky and Duke. In Pittsburgh tonight, big man interception. Cam Hayward with the second interception of his career set up the Steelers' second touchdown. Steelers looking for their 4th straight win. They lead 14-3. Third quarter coming.
USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL, thanks you for watching the USAA Insurance Halftime.
The pursuit of perfection starts with a breath. I'm gold medalist Mary Lou Retton. As the world's #1 air conditioning company, Daikin realizes that a better tomorrow begins with better air. That's why Daikin is focused on innovations to help perfect it and sustainability to help protect it. So as we collectively hold our breath this summer, Daikin is hard at work to perfect the air we share. Daikin, the official air conditioning of summer.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. Ready! That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
When you're driving a Lincoln, stress seems to evaporate into thin air, which leaves us to wonder, where does it go? Does it get tangled up in knots? Or disappear forever into some kind of bottomless pit? Or maybe it takes on a life all its own. Perhaps you'll come up with your own theory of where the stress goes. Behind the wheel of a Lincoln is a mighty fine place to start.
20 years of heartbreaks and heartaches, sleepless nights, and the greatest victories. To get to the Super Bowl is hard. To win is even harder. It took a toll on me.
The better team doesn't always win.
Realizing my potential has been what my career has been all about.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your dog walker,
on your left,
your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
At Skill, innovation has always powered us. And now Skill runs on advanced lithium battery technology. delivering longer runtime, maximum power, and 5-minute recharging. Powering your tools and your tech. Skill, the tools to do the job, the technology to do it better.
This holiday, make giving the inspiration for saving. From tossing out the holiday trash to cleaning up your festive feast, use Greenlight to turn savings goals into life goals. Invest in your best investment. Greenlight.
Guys, we are still here. We have the product. Let's do some more breaks. 2 spots left in Elements Football. Guys, we totally understand the cost of these teams that are remaining in the football products is up there, but the cost of acquisition on the actual boxes themselves to get these breaks going is out of control these days, guys. So they are priced right. 15% off with SBB 15 off at checkout. The Bears, the Patriots, and the Jets left in Gold Standard. And in the Elements, we got the Jags and the Jets are the final 2 spots. We will break them tonight if you guys fill them. Both of those breaks are pretty quick breaks also, like minutes to get through them because there's only a small amount of cards. So let's get them going tonight, guys. We'll be back again on Wednesday. But the sooner we can get them broken, the sooner we can get them in a shipping batch and get them out to you guys. So check it out. Elements at 2, Gold Standard at 3. The Archives is still working down. 20 spots in break number 2 of Archives. Let's keep those numbers going.
Quarter action. Look at your traditional quarterback comparison. Look, they don't have a lot in common. We told you earlier, both the 11th pick overall in their respective drafts. But how about exactly 63 passing yards for both young Josh and Big Ben? As we welcome back Steve, Brian, and Lewis, you'll hear from Lisa in just a second. So not a whole lot of passing yards. And actually, I think both teams are going to be feeling okay. Bears have hung in there. The Steelers had more opportunities to blow this open, and they'll get the ball first.
Yeah, I think what's going to be interesting here, though, is for the Chicago Bears defense to go 3 and out. Get their offense back on the field. See if they can get Justin Fields in some kind of rhythm. And see if on 3rd down, Steve, they're 1 for 7 on 3rd down right now. They have to do better in that regard in order to stay on the football field and score points.
And they got to help him out. The penalties, the misalignments, and the stalls in the red zone have killed the Bears offensively.
McLeod running up from the 10 to open up the 3rd quarter. Finds a bit of a seam. Nice return out to the 30. Here's Lisa Salters.
Steve, I don't know if we've ever talked to Mike Tomlin at halftime and he's been satisfied. He said to me the defense or the offense needs to possess the ball more. He said we were backed up twice, didn't win either one, gave the defense a short field. As for the defense, he said it's had its moments, but he didn't like the fact that it ended the half giving up a field goal. For the Bears, Matt Nagy said too many self-inflicted wounds. We can't do that to ourselves. He said we got to get the ball, got to respect the ball. Steve?
The penalties, especially on the offensive end, really hurting the Bears. Roethlisberger goes empty out of the gun. It's Najee Harris, bottom of your screen. On 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage. Got it to Deontay Johnson. Nothing doing there. Vildor came up to make the stop, and Ben's hurt for a second.
Yeah, Ben took a hit there after Akeem Hicks
Personal
just
foul,
came off the
roughing
ball.
the passer, defense number 97. 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot where the ball was snapped. 1st down.
That's Mario Edwards. Let's take another look at this.
Yeah, here's Edwards and here's Akeem Hicks. Watch them both come off the ball. Akeem Hicks just pushes right guard back into Ben, and looks like Mario Edwards looked like he lowered his head a little bit.
I think Dan Moore came across it. Yes. And Dan Moore's knee is what hit Ben in the head as he was falling down.
Ben stays in the game. Will try to shake it off. 7th penalty against Chicago. 1st down and 10. All the way out to the 45 now. Here's Harris. Eddie Goldman makes the stop for Chicago after the gain of 3.
See, for me, even though that's just a 3-yard run, it just looks different when quarterback's under center and Najee Harris is coming downhill. It just has a different pace to it. The offensive line comes off the ball different. That is Pittsburgh Steelers football. That's where Najee Harris looks his best.
Some Chicago pressure. Got it to Harris out of the backfield. Takes another big shot. Just across midfield. Give him 3. Harris has taken a lot of punishment this season. Doesn't seem to mind the contact. He actually told us he likes to get hit.
Yeah, he's taking some big hits. Jamal Adams for the Seahawks got him. Edmonds for the Bills got him one time. He said that was the hardest one he took. But, he's a big man, and people are going to come with everything they have. And if he's upright at all and has a target or guys on his legs, he's going to take those kinds of hits.
And don't typecast him either. He wants to be his own kind of running back. Pass catcher, 3-down back, run downhill, inside and outside. Bend to throw, little pump. Roethlisberger thought he was going to take off for a second there, and that is broken up by Duke Shelley. And it's going to bring up a 4th down. Bennett hit his last 6 passes and misses there.
Just look at the nice job that the underneath coverage here. You see Mario Edwards dropping out also right in the middle of the formation. And then Duke Shelley with the nice PBU. That's a good job of the Chicago defense understanding what the down and distance is, dropping to the sticks, matching the patterns quickly, getting off the field.
All right, guys, it looks like that's going to be all she wrote for tonight. I guess we got as much momentum out of the session as we could. So we'll be back again on Wednesday, guys. Aaron, if you're out there, my friend, Jason has that single box of 5-star for you for your personal. And he's going to carry that over to Wednesday night. When we go live, we have one break sold out. We have the basketball box war sold out. So Jay will be doing that one, and he'll also be doing your 5-star personal box for you when we start up the session on Wednesday night. So just a little FYI. So thanks again, guys. Have a good rest of your night tonight. Have a good day tomorrow, and we'll catch you guys back here on Wednesday night.